we are moving the bagging and chopping stuff back home. So we're gonna try to do this Milo here first. We got about 5 inches of rain, so I'm not gonna be chopping here for a little bit. Maybe tomorrow afternoon. We got the rain over the weekend. All right, it's actually Tuesday, sorry. And so hopefully by tomorrow afternoon, we can maybe try to chop some here and see how wet it's gonna be. But anyways, so we're getting the bag and stuff moved back here and got the bagger set up and everything. So we don't have a bag on here yet, but yeah, so we're working on trying to get that stuff. We're gonna try to work on some cattle stuff here this afternoon and just keep doing some projects while we can't get out in the fields. It's Wednesday and I haven't been very good at filming anything this week, but we're getting ready to start chopping again. Well, luckily we don't have a busy road here because we're chopping on the road. I got a full wagon behind me, and so I just had him come out on the road. It's not too wet. I was afraid that this field was going to be pretty wet since the fact that we had about 5 inches of rain over the weekend, but it has seemed to dry out a little bit and it's a little bit better now. So I think it's solid enough we can keep going here and try to get this done. Okay, we're moving along really nicely here. So we've almost got this field done and we're moving along pretty good with the bag. And we have about 40 acres of Milo, grain sorghum, whatever you want to call it. And so we've got that to chop here. We've still got a little bit left out at the other place on the other side of town. But we were kind of at a standstill because our bag was full. And so we kind of had to figure out how much we're gonna have here and everything like that. So we ran into some logistical troubles, but anyway, so we're gonna chop this here and see what we can do, see how much we're gonna have left of this that we may end up having to bring out there and setting a new bag. So we're just trying to figure that all out. But right now we're in a 8 or 10 acre field and I've just got like one more pass left in it here. And so hopefully we're about a quarter or half done with the bag, and then that'll kind of put us on track for where we need to be at. But anyways, everything's going smoothly here. They're able to keep up really good because we're literally hauling right to the barn. You can see the barn kind of over there. So we're not hauling very far, it's just right there. So I'm able to load the wagons a little bit heavier, and then they're not having to drive very far at all, and they can put it in the bagger as fast as the wagons will unload, and it doesn't take them very long at all to unload. So this is the first time I've had to wait here for a little bit, but shouldn't be more than a couple minutes. Okay, well, we made it over to the other field, kind of behind the barns over here. You can't see anything, the sun's shining. But I was terribly wrong about my prediction on where the bag was at, because we're almost done with this bag. It's 100 and it's a we have to get 300 foot bags and then split them to make them into 150 foot bags. But up here at this pad where we're at, we can go longer than 150, but we can't get a 200. So I don't know what we're gonna do with all this, but I guess we'll set up another one and run whatever we have left, whatever we can put into the rest of this 300 foot bag, and then we'll have to start another one because we've got this field here, which is about 20 acres, and then we've got another 10 acres up the road here. So I don't know why it's making better than it usually is, but I mean, can't complain about having extra silage, but we just got to figure out what we're going to do with it. We're going to quit on this bag here. We're going to get it off here. So in order to make to do this with 300 foot bag, we have to cut the bag. So we'll have to cut it, but it's not as simple as cutting it because there's a bunch of silage that is down in there. So we have to shovel out, fork out the bottom, so that way we can cut across the bottom of the bag, and then we can take the bagger, and then we're going to go back to that end and we'll start another bag and bring it right up here this way. So This is going to take a minute, but we got a few people, so shouldn't be too bad. Okay, it's Thursday. We're back chopping again. So last night we got that bagger set up on the second bag, so it's all ready to go. We're getting the loads put in, and I've already chopped 2 loads, I think. So we got a rider today, Oakley, but she's on a nap break right now, so she'll be ready to go here after a while. She'll be wound up. So anyway, she's peaceful right now though. So we're working here and doing the best we can. The boys will get home from school here after a while, so have a little bit more help, but I'm getting along pretty decent right now. All right, well, we finished up that bag there here at the barn, so we had to go start another one down towards the farm. So we got a little bit of a haul now, but just about 4 loads left here in the field. So we are going to finish this up, and then that'll be it for tonight. We've got another 10-acre field out on the highway that we got to do, so we're just going to haul it down the highway to the farm, which shouldn't be a terrible haul, but it will be a little bit of a haul compared to what we've been doing here, because we haven't been hauling anywhere here, just right out the field. So anyways, we're going to finish this up here tonight, and then hopefully we'll get that knocked out tomorrow. And then we also have the other 15 loads on the other side of town that we've got to get to, so we'll have to get everything done here and then decide what we want to do with those loads out there. So we had to put on another 200-foot bag in order to get done. We didn't have any more 150-foot bags, so we'll use this 200, and it should be more than enough for what we need, but it's what we had right now, so it's what we're going to use. And it's starting to get dark here, so we don't want to be on the road much longer than we have to be, but it shouldn't take me very long to finish these couple passes up here. All right, it's Friday. We got the grain cart out, and we've got draper head, and I think we're gonna go bring this stuff out here and get it ready to cut beans. So we're not gonna cut anything today, but we're gonna try to get everything ready here. That way it's all ready to go tomorrow. Hopefully we can get a lot of this chopping done today and get close to being done on that. So we're just gonna run this out here and get it all ready to go. Okay, it's Saturday, and we're gonna try to do some combining today. So last night we got that 10 acres of Milo chopped, so we've just got a little bit left we got to do. Hopefully we're gonna get on that this evening, and hopefully we can get that done. I don't know if we will or not, but we're gonna go ahead and try to do some combining here. So I've got the grain cart, Cody's got the combine, Dad's got the head there, so we're bringing it over to the field and see if we can get started here. See what kind of problems we're gonna have. All right, doing the first unload here. All right, I just got a couple trucks over here to the field, so got plenty of room to run. All right, we're chopping now. We got a combine and a chopper running at the same time. That is not very common that you have that occurrence, but this is all we got left here. Just a little strip through the field here, which looks like it wouldn't be that many loads, but it is. It's a lot. So I've already chopped. This is my 3rd load chopping, and I've only done 1 strip here, so doing really good down in here. But we got to haul this all the way back home because we're on the other side of town right now, so we got to haul it back. But it's kind of really our only option for the bag that we have right now, so we're going to do it and hopefully get it done today. I'm chopping the last wagon I have available, so this will be number 6, I think. So Dad's hauling them back and forth with his truck, so he brought the first one back to unload, and so he's probably unloading right now. So it's gonna be a little bit before he gets back, but Well, we decided it was taking too long to do it with the truck. Well, it wasn't really taking longer, but it was kind of pointless because we couldn't go very fast anyways, because the wagons would start going crazy. So just pulling them back with the tractor. I went ahead and jumped in the tractor and took one back. So I think Dad got the other tractor and he brought one, so I should have two sitting at the field now that I can fill up. And then I guess we'll jump back in the tractor and bring another one. Might be a little bit slow, but I don't think there's going to be as many loads as we thought there was. Just chopped another 2-3 loads actually, because Dad got back and I went ahead and loaded him up. So chopped another 3 loads and we're gonna hop in the tractor and bring one back. He just pulled out of here, so bring another one back. Looks like I've got 3 passes left there. All right, we're back here unloading. Dad just pulled out. He's got the 6150R, so he's able to go like 26 mile an hour. I can only go like 19 with this thing, but that's speeding it up a little bit. So we're gonna have to quit here at dark because we can't pull the wagons down the road at dark because they don't have lights. Although there's 2 of them that do have lights. I don't know if they work or not, but anyway, so we'll get as much done as we can here. Maybe we may be able to get done with what we've got left out there. So I think I've got about 3 strips out there, which would be like 3 and maybe 4 loads or 5 loads. So maybe I can get that chopped tonight, and then, you know, if we don't get the wagons back, it's not a big deal, but I can maybe at least get the chopper back and we'd be done chopping. We just have to unload these wagons. So maybe we can get there. I don't know if we will or not. All right, back in the chopper. I already chopped 1 load on the second, and I hooked up that archway wagon, and the lights are actually working on it, so I can pull it back, no problem. It's got flashers on the back, so hopefully the wagon that Dad has, it's the other archway, hopefully it has lights that work too, and then he'll be able to bring that back, and I think I may be able to get it on that, or maybe 1 more. So I've got like 1 strip left, right? I'm almost to the end here, and then I'm gonna have like 1 strip left down through the field. So it was running about a load and a half per strip, but I may be able to get a little bit more on this big wagon here. So we may be able to get it on 1 more load. I don't know. I guess we'll try it out. And then that'll be it for Chop 24, which has been extremely long due to these high yielding forages. I mean, it's just been crazy. Okay, it's Sunday. We got the last pass of Milo. We got a couple wagons out here, but I think we can just get it on this one here. So. All right, that's it. Finally done chopping for the year. All right, I got the chopper moved back here to the barn at home here, and I'm gonna go ahead and blow it off a little bit. I'm not gonna do it perfect, but I'm gonna get most of the stuff off of it before I don't have time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And that way most of the material will be off of it, because it's a bunch here, and then it all builds up like up underneath here in the cab and everything. So we're gonna get that cleaned off. All right, we got this thing blowed off for the most part. Could probably hit it again before we wash it, but at least got most of it off, and there's still some stuff, but I got most of it, so it's a lot better. That way it won't, it'll probably sit here for a month unless it rains, so if it rains, I'll have some time to get it cleaned up. Last load going in the bag. All right, just got the bagger pulled off. He's dumping some of this silage on here, cover up the end and seal the air out. And then that'll be it for silage. All right, it is like 8:30, I think, and we just went down to Waconia, picked up the 780, and we're bringing it down in here to the other farm. This is where we're gonna start cutting beans with this one. So I'm gonna bring it down here, put it in the barn, and then maybe we can get this one running tomorrow. All right, got it in the shed here a little bit. Tomorrow, we'll see if we can go tomorrow. Hey everyone, thank you for watching this week's video. Next week we're going to get into some more soybean harvest now that we got silage done and everything. So I've got plenty of stuff to do getting harvest started here. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.